Breaking news. Arne Slot on the brink. Zinedine Zidane linked with Liverpool job as pressure reaches boiling point at Anfield. The situation at Anfield has reached a critical turning point. Sources close to Liverpool Football Club have confirmed that Dutch manager Arne Slot is facing an increasingly uncertain future, following a string of disappointing performances that have left the club's hierarchy deeply concerned. In a stunning twist, reports from several top European outlets suggest that Zinedine Zidane, the legendary former Real Madrid coach, is now being seriously considered as a potential successor. The news has sent shockwaves through the football world. Only a few months ago, Slot was heralded as the man to usher in a new era after the emotional departure of Jurgen Klopp. His tactical intelligence, his attacking philosophy at Feyenoord, and his reputation for developing young talent made him an attractive appointment. But in recent weeks, that optimism has faded fast. The pressure has been mounting. And after Liverpool's heavy defeat to Manchester City, the writing on the wall appears to be getting clearer by the day. A club in crisis. The fall of Arne Slot's project. When Slot took charge in the summer, he spoke confidently about continuing Klopp's legacy while adding his own tactical signature. His early days in charge seemed promising. The team played with energy, pressing aggressively and scoring freely. But as the season progressed, defensive frailties began to emerge, and the once cohesive attacking system started to break apart. Players have appeared confused by tactical changes, and several senior figures inside the dressing room are said to be frustrated by Slot's training methods and lack of flexibility. According to sources within the club, communication between Slot and some key players, including Mohamed Salah and Virgil van Dijk, has deteriorated in recent weeks. Liverpool's form in the Premier League has spiraled. The Reds have failed to win in their last 4 league games, slipping out of the top 4, and were also eliminated early from the Carabao Cup. The Champions League campaign has offered little relief, with a shocking home draw against a low-ranked opponent exposing further cracks in the squad. Fans at Anfield, who were once patient and supportive, have begun to voice their frustration. Chants of, "We want our Liverpool back," echoed through the stands after the recent loss at Anfield. A painful reminder of the immense expectations that come with managing one of Europe's most iconic clubs. The owners step in. FSG's decision time. Fenway Sports Group, FSG, Liverpool's owners, are now under pressure to act. Insiders say that top executives have already held emergency meetings to discuss the club's direction. The possibility of parting ways with Slot, despite him being only a few months into his contract, is now firmly on the table. One senior figure reportedly told journalists that FSG cannot allow the situation to deteriorate any further. The ownership group is known for being patient and data-driven, but they also understand the financial and sporting risks of missing out on Champions League qualification. Every poor result not only damages morale, but also threatens Liverpool's global brand value. Behind closed doors, a short list of potential replacements has been quietly drawn up, and Zinedine Zidane has emerged as the surprise frontrunner. Zinedine Zidane, the silent master returns? Zinedine Zidane's name carries enormous weight in world football. The French icon, who led Real Madrid to 3 consecutive Champions League titles between 2016 and 2018, has been out of management since leaving the Spanish Giants in 2021. For years, Zidane has been linked with a variety of top jobs, including the French national team and Juventus, but has been selective about his next move. According to sources close to Zidane, he's been studying English intensely over the past year and has quietly expressed interest in managing in the Premier League, but only at a club that shares his vision of attacking football, tradition, and high standards. Liverpool fits that description perfectly. Reports in Spain claim that Zidane's representatives have already held informal conversations with Liverpool intermediaries. The Frenchman is said to be intrigued by the opportunity to rebuild a club with such a rich history and global fan base. His calm demeanor, tactical intelligence, and ability to command respect in the dressing room could make him the perfect antidote to the instability currently surrounding Anfield. Slot's last chance, or the end of the road. For now, Arne Slot remains in charge. but his position is hanging by a thread. The next two fixtures, a must-win Premier League clash against Newcastle United and a critical Champions League tie away to AC Milan, are being described internally as decisive. Club insiders say that anything short of 2 victories could result in immediate dismissal. Slot has publicly insisted he is focused on his job and believes he can turn things around. Speaking after the loss to City, he said, "I understand the frustration. Liverpool is a club that deserves the best, and I'm working every day to make us competitive again. We are in a difficult period, but I still believe in this project." However, even his body language during press conferences has betrayed the pressure he is under. Gone is the confident, smiling coach who once promised to make Liverpool intense, hungry, and fearless. Instead, he appears drained, defensive, and uncertain. A man who knows the walls are closing in. Player reactions and dressing room tensions. Inside the dressing room, emotions are running high. Several reports suggest that a section of players have lost faith in Slot's tactical approach. Others believe the issue lies deeper, a lack of identity, motivation, and leadership since Klopp's departure. A senior Liverpool player, speaking anonymously, told one outlet, "It's been confusing. We change tactics often, and sometimes we don't know what's expected of us. Slot has good ideas, but maybe he doesn't yet understand this club or what makes Liverpool special." Meanwhile, younger players like Harvey Elliott and Curtis Jones are said to be caught in the middle, loyal to their manager but frustrated by inconsistent game time. The morale inside the squad, once one of Liverpool's biggest strengths, has deteriorated significantly. The Zidane effect. What he could bring to Anfield. Should Zidane accept the Liverpool challenge, it would mark one of the most fascinating managerial appointments in modern football. Zidane is known for his understated leadership, tactical adaptability, and ability to manage superstar egos. Qualities Liverpool desperately need right now. His track record speaks for itself. Multiple Champions League triumphs, La Liga titles, and the ability to deliver under pressure. Moreover, Zidane's name alone commands instant respect. Players like Salah, Van Dijk, and Alexander-Arnold would undoubtedly respond to his presence. Zidane's potential arrival could also reshape Liverpool's transfer strategy. He has a proven eye for talent and has been linked with bringing in French stars such as Aurélien Tchouaméni, Eduardo Camavinga, or even Kylian Mbappé, players he once mentored or admired during his Madrid days. Fans' reaction. Divided but hopeful. The Liverpool fan base remains divided. Some supporters feel that Arne Slot deserves more time, arguing that every manager needs at least a full season to implement his philosophy. Others, however, believe that the club cannot afford another year of inconsistency and that Zidane's arrival could reignite the winning mentality that defined the Klopp era. Social media has exploded with debates. One fan wrote on X, formerly Twitter, "Slot tried his best, but this isn't Feyenoord. Zidane brings trophies, respect, and class. If he's available, we must move fast." Another countered, "Greater than sacking managers too early is why clubs lose their identity. Let's fix the squad before changing the coach." Nonetheless, the majority of fans seem intrigued by the idea of Zidane at Anfield, a manager with global appeal and the gravitas to attract elite players. What happens next? Liverpool's leadership is expected to make a final decision in the coming weeks. If results do not improve, Arne Slot's tenure could be cut short before Christmas, a move that would shock many but surprise few. Zidane, meanwhile, remains silent publicly, as he always does, observing the situation from a distance and waiting for the right call. Behind the scenes, several agents and intermediaries are already preparing for what could be one of the biggest managerial changes in recent Premier League history. Conclusion. Anfield at a crossroads. Liverpool Football Club stands at a defining moment. Arne Slot's tenure, once filled with promise, now hangs by a thread. The players are restless. The fans are divided, and the owners are under immense pressure to restore order and ambition. Zinedine Zidane's potential arrival would represent more than just a managerial change. It would symbolize a new era, a bridge between Liverpool's glorious past and its uncertain future. Whether this saga ends in redemption for Slot or resurrection under Zidane, one thing is certain: the world will be watching Anfield closely in the days ahead. The storm has arrived, and Liverpool must decide who will guide them through it.